What's up guys, Shadam here. Today, as the title suggests, we're gonna draw the whole Elden Ring map from memory without cheating. I haven't played Elden Ring for almost at least a week. It could have been 2 weeks. So, you know, I haven't looked at the map for a really long time. I have like 500 hours in Elden Ring, so I looked at the map a lot of times and it is somewhat in there in my brain. But the point is to draw the Elden Ring map as accurate as possible without looking, without cheating, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get to it. I could just start scribbling in areas, but I have to think about, you know, whether it's gonna fit in there. I think I'm gonna make some sort of like landmarks or milestones for myself to measure my accuracy. One would be overall ratio. Number two, landmarks. So I would have to name, let's say, 5 landmarks per area, and I have to like somewhat accurately pinpoint them. Number 3, 5 areas, bosses, yeah, so 5 bosses per area, 5 per area. So that's the rule. Let's get into it. So what we know about the map is that the lowest point is the Weeping Peninsula, and the highest point is the Halic Tree, up here somewhere. So this is the top there. There's the grand lift somewhere here, but there's a cave where capacity modifies among them. And then there's also it's like this, it's like this. Maybe something like this. It's like triangle shape, it's not triangle. But it's connected to Mount Cameron. And Mount Cameron, there's like this like a spike stuff on the side here, lots of the cave, whatever. And then the mountain itself here, this connected to the sea. Which is I don't know, let's say it's like this. Okay, now we have to good mountains. But I feel like so drawing always making these things smaller. Then we have to make a estimation. When it's mountain tops is as I said, big mountain like this. Most of this area is not even playable. So the main area is on the middle of this like this. And we have the Halic Tree, one of these shallow ones. Yeah, so I think so. I think so that's perfect. The gravitation is the same. Okay, it has the on both sides, like this. Right? That's it. And then again basically just it stops on the top here. And there's a sea here. I know there's like a this is where my towers are. Oh yeah, it's Otamazoo as well. I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, that's Otamazoo. Yeah. Okay, I think it's I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna color this. So I'm gonna get some green. A very steep cliff somewhere here, and then up here is a tower, like a sorcerer tower. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Here is a Church of America. I'm almost certain, because this is where I always run out to the walking mausoleum. Yeah, here I'm just gonna put in the walking mausoleum. Like it has 4 little legs. It's like a big turtle. There's some ruins here. Yeah, that's perfect. There's a shack here where I think there is a seller, like a merchant. Oh yeah, the Tower of Return. I remember the Tower of Return. Actually, yeah, we could put those in the landmark. So I can move on to the next area. So we have Tower of Return, and I have to name them. So the Tower of Return is somewhere here, I think. Yeah, so we have 1 Tower of Return. 2 Walking. Not museum, it's a mausoleum. Mall. That's all. That's all you get. Mall. 1, 2, 3. Sorcerer Tower. Okay, Church of America. First. No, that's not the first. That's the 4th, right? Or the 5th. I don't know the name. Does it matter? It's a Church of America. That's all I know. So Church of Mary. 4. Should we just count the, what do you call it? Because I know there's a lesser divine tree, a lesser earth tree here. What's this castle called? Fort. It's a fort. Or is it castle? Because there's Castle Morn. Is this Castle Morn? Yeah, I think this is Castle Morn. Yeah, this is Castle Morn. And then at the end of Castle Morn is a small little island that's so almost irrelevant, where you fight the Misbegotten and get the Grafted Greatsword. And then I need one more landscape. It could be Sites of Grace as well, but I can't even name the Sites of Grace. Church of America, Lesser Earth Tree, something tower. Like it's not the tower. There's a different name for it. But this is the Tower of Return. I already have that. The Walking Mausoleum. Oh no. Well, I mean, if I can't name, it's fine. I just get less points. Okay. Oh, but I also have to name 5 bosses. But there aren't even 5 bosses on this area. Well, we have one, a Knight's Cavalry. Knight's Cavalry, Misbegotten, and then 3 is Earth Tree Avatar. That counts. It counts. It's a boss on the area. Okay, so the rule is I can only name 1 Earth Tree Avatar. So I can't name Earth Tree Avatar for each area. I can only name 1 Earth Tree Avatar, and I named one here, so I can't name more. So I can only name each repeating boss once. So I can't name more Earth Tree Avatars, and I can't name more Knights of Cavalry, or Cavalry Knights. Knights Cavalry. Okay, yeah, we put it together. But I'm not even sure how the Weeping Peninsula is connected to Limgrave. You know what? This is where we start guessing. Let's get some more precise tools. So in the Shaded Woods, we have like a path here, which leads to the church, one of the churches of America, once again. Well, the first one you can find, where you find the tear, or not the tear, where there is a sacred tear, but also the physic flask. There are some ruins here. This is where Kenneth is screaming at you. This is the Shaded Ruins. There is an Everjail here, I guess. Yeah, there is like an Everjail here somewhere. This is the Ainsel River lift, and also a lesser Earth Tree. Okay. What else? We have a fort here, where you collect one of the medallions. There is a road up here with a bridge, and then I gotta do the background. The background is gonna be, it's gonna be blue, obviously. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, we got the background. So there is a something like a river that comes in like this, I think. And here is where we have the Egg Hill Lake, where you fight the first dragon. So there's a bridge. A bridge. This is where you fight. I mean, you normally don't fight, but this is where you find Mr. Potman. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Anybody? Okay, Mr. Potman. Where else? This is the Egg Hill Ruins. Egg Hill Dragon? Yeah. This is the tail of the dragon. This is the head. Okay. This is the Murkwater Catacombs. Right here. And then there is the Murkwater... Oh no, this is not the catacombs. This is the Murkwater Cave. And Murkwater Catacombs is somewhere here. This is where you find patches. And there is also a bridge here on top of Egg Hill Lake. I think. Yeah. This is where we start. This is the first step. This is where is the hero's grave with a statue on top that holds another. It's like a statue of a man holding a lady. Behind this is like a very steep cliff, but then there is a shallow, like a beach thingy here. So let's put that in. Might not be on this part. Maybe, yeah, it comes up. Comes up to the side here. Okay. Okay, I will roll with that. So from the first step we come up to Church of LA. Here. This is where is the sentinel, the tree sentinel. Oh, that's a perfect pictogram. Look, that's tree sentinel, guys. I can actually count the pixel sentinel. Okay. And then there is like more roads here, and then you get to Gatefront. This is Gatefront. And then here is the site of grace. Here is a ruins where you find the map. And oh, what's here? What's on this part? Oh yeah, there is just like random cliffs and yeah. Wow, I could actually redesign the whole map just from head. Wow. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, let's continue. Here again, there's like cliffs here as you come down, like lower. There's like yeah, ramps and cliffs and everything. Cool. So Church of LA with Kadim or Kale. Yeah, so we have great Gatefront. This is where you come up, and here is another part, which is like it actually creates like a cliff to this part. It's like an upper part, but then here it kind of fuses together. What was this? Oh, that's the ruins. Yeah, so there is like one cliff here. This is lower, this is higher. Mr. Potman is actually up here somewhere, and this whole part is up, but I will roll with that. I don't care. An Everjail here with the Crucible Knight that I hate. We have some trees here, some trees. We have also a lot of trees here and here. As you come this way, you have more cliffs. And there is like ruins of a bridge or something. Yeah, because there is like a large bridge that brings you to the Divine Tower. That's like here. Yeah, so there's a somewhere like here, and there's like a bridge that's ruined. That comes like this. It actually starts from Stormvale Castle, and Stormvale Castle is pretty much the connection to. It connects Limgrave and Lernia. But as you come up here, this is where you find the Golden Vow, and here is a Colosseum, I think. Yeah, this is a Colosseum. That's a lot of landmarks actually. Like I spent so little time on the Weeping Peninsula that, and also there is barely anything here. So this place is boring. This, however, like much more stuff, way more stuff, way more stuff. Also, I do way more exploring on this part because you need a lot of things from here. Yeah, there is also a cave here on this side of the cliff with a Farum Azula beast as the boss. I think that's it. I will roll with it. But as you come up here is there is the War Master's shack. No, the War Master's shack is up here. This is the shack with the spirit tuning girl. And then there is a road that comes like this. You come in, and this is the bridge where you actually fight Margit. And then this is where you enter Stormvale. We finally get to Lernia. Oh yeah, but before we move on to Lernia, we actually have to name 5 landmarks accurately and 5 bosses accurately. One will be Church of LA. Landmark 2, I'm gonna name Egg Hill Lake. I can only name one thing of Egg Hill. So we have a bunch of things like Egg Hill Ruins, Egg Hill Lake, Egg Hill blah blah blah. There is also a cave here at the corner of Egg Hill Lake. Okay, 2 is Egg Hill Lake. 3, Stormvale Castle. 4, okay, Shaded Ruins. That counts. Shaded Ruins. And what else? Does it count if I name the Sites of Grace? I did make that rule that I can name Sites of Grace. Yeah, I mean, because there is the Gatefront Site of Grace, there is the First Step Site of Grace, but come on, I know better than that. Okay, Murkwater, yeah, that's gonna be it. Murkwater Cave, or yeah, it's gonna be the cave. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Oh no, 5 more bosses. 5 more bosses. Shit. Can I actually name 5? I'm not even sure I can name 5 bosses. Okay, 3 Sentinel, 2 Margit, 3 Godric, 4 field bosses count, so 4 is gonna be something dragon Egg Hill dragon Egg Hill. It counts. It does count. And also there is the Zamor hero and the Crucible Knight in the Everjails. Plus there's a Putrid tree spirit inside the hero's grave where you come out of. Plus there is Bell-bearing hunter somebody, I don't know his name. I need one more. Or I guess, okay, I'm gonna name the Zamor hero from the Everjail. So we have five bosses and 5 landmarks. I just remembered I missed one island, which is the Dragon Island, the Dragon Communion Island. It's just really small with the Dragon Church, and then there is the island where you start from. Okay, now we can move on to Lernia. First, here is the hill that's like not really accessible until you finish Ranni's quest line. So it's like bridge. Yeah. And there's an average jail, there's like a tower, there's like a church, and other stuff. Underside of it is where the Albinuric Rise is, or the Albinuric village. This is like somewhere here is a merchant. So just where the water starts is a merchant, and there are some ruins here and a lot of trees. So the merchant, there is a church where there is the academic guy who wants a key. He's like, please drop me key, please drop me key, please. So as you come up, there is a cliff that starts like this. I'm not sure where it leads, but there is a cliff, and you can drop down to this part of Lernia, like the east part. On the east part, I have no idea what's down here. All I know is that there is the Church of Vows up here, but you know what, maybe not that up. There's the Church of Vows on a hill. There's a Divine Tower here that has to be like inverted in order to get up to. What else? Okay, that part is not important. There's like ruins here and some more ruins here. But here is the gazebo with, how is that girl called? The girl that brings you to Mount Galmir. How is she called? She actually introduces herself like, I am, oh, did I forget to introduce myself? I am Sarah. No, she's not Sarah. What is she? Whatever. So she wants the necklace. Raya. Oh yeah. Yeah, Raya. You give Raya the necklace. That's how I remember. There is a road that leads up to the Boil Prawn Shack with Mr. Boil Prawn. Then more ruins, more, what do you call it? Whatever. This part is so like I don't even know. Like, there is barely anything. But then you keep coming up, you actually find a way gate here that brings you. And then again, this part is so like blank for me because I find the way gate and I immediately travel to the academy up here. And then there is the academy gate. And then there is the academy town with like a bunch of small stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. This is where you drop off and you run around the academy up here to that small rock formation where the dragon sleeps. And then here is, to the west of this part is where you come up to the west side of Lernia. Now on the west side, I have no idea. All I know is that there is a lesser great tree. Did I just say that? The lesser great tree. And like a cliff. I have no idea. I have no actual idea what's here. I explored this area once, basically. There is also an Everjail here. Maybe not that far up, like here. There's a forest here. Like one forest. And then there is another part of this where you can come up. Oh yeah, because, oh yeah, okay, I remember. There's you come up, there's a forest, and there's a hill, and this is where you find the 3 belfries. I think that's how that's called. And then after the 3 belfries, there is a cliff, and then you come up more, some more forest and more stuff. So I have to extend this part up because I know that here is Ranni's Rise. There is more forest. There is a ruin, EG, and then and then the royal manor, something like that, and then the royal manor ends with a boss fight, and then next to the royal manor is Ronnie's Rise. Okay, yeah, I think that's Lernia. Oh no, the west part of Lernia. Okay, so as you come up through the water, more cliffs here. There is another walking mausoleum somewhere here. It's like very high up now. It's like a cliffy part. There is on the like this part there is like a bridge that was here sometime, but like it's completely like gone now. It's the Bellum Highway, where you can actually run up to the Grand Lift, which is this. This is the Grand Lift. And here is where you run in next to the Grand Lift to the cave where you climb up to Altus Plateau. Lernia is done. So now it's time to name 5 landmarks and 5 bosses. Let's go. Divine Tower of East Lernia, Boil Prawn Shack, the 3 Belfries, Royal Manor or Ronnie's Rise, whichever counts, Academy of Raya Lucaria, and how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Grand Lift of Dactus. Dactus, it's Dactus, right? Grand Lift of Dactus and Church of Vows. That's way more than 5. Okay, bosses. We go bosses. How is the boss in the academy called? It's Renala. So Renala, Red Wolf of Radagon, Mr. Deathbird, Loretta, Ghost of Loretta, and the Magma Worm. That's perfect. Boom, 5 combo. Let's move on to Altus Plateau. Whew, okay, this is way more difficult than the previous ones, because Altus Plateau is where you do, I would say, very little exploring. By the time you get to Altus Plateau, you're just so tired of exploring that you just basically don't explore anything there. Next to that is Mount Gelmir, but Mount Gelmir is also the part of Altus Plateau, so I have to include them together. But when it comes to Altus Plateau, I think naming bosses is not even a challenge, because when it comes to Leyndell, like the late game area, you have like 3 bosses on the same arena. So I think I'm gonna start putting in more detail. This is a part of like a bunch of this is the part where the top of the volcano, and then is right inside here. There's a path that leads around this whole place. It's a pain in the ass to go through this path. This is a path that here, I think. And one time, I made the worst mistake of my life. So what I did, I used the Grand Lift, but before using the Grand Lift, the last Site of Grace I used was the Site of Grace next to the Bellum Highway. I run up to the lift, I use the lift, I go out, I talk to Raya, I take Raya's hand, Raya takes me to the Volcano Manor, I talk to Tenneth in the Volcano Manor, I get the key, I go inside the room where you have the secret passage, and I die to the Bloodhound inside like this dungeony part. And guess what? I came all the way back to this site of grace because this is where I rested last. I have to run back to the lift because I haven't touched the site of grace inside the lift. I haven't touched the site of grace next to the lift or next to the Lux Ruins. And of course I haven't touched the site of grace in the Volcano Manor. So now, what I had to do, Raya is not here anymore, because after you get to the Volcano Manor, Raya relocates to the Volcano Manor. I had to travel all the way here, through here, all the way here, and there is somewhere, I don't even know where, but there's like a secret passage inside the Volcano Manor, where you have to like swim in lava and walk on magma to actually get there. That's the biggest pain in the ass. Also, there is like a secondary top, like secondary hill up here where you fight the prime falling star beast, and there is a bunch of pathways here with like I don't even know. Like this place again is so fuzzy that I think it's humanly impossible to remember any of this. There is a castle with like poison lake around it. Blue for the poison. Glowing blue for the poison. Perfect. Somewhere here is like the windmill village. Let's just put that in. Windmill village. And they're also dancing here because everything is fun. And this is the outer part of Leyndell. Let's remember that. I have no idea what's like here. Maybe it's like completely cut off actually. Actually, on this part, it's like a shore, and this is where one of the Divine Towers are. Oh yeah, this is the Divine Tower of Rykard, where you get from like some secret passage here. And there's also the Divine Tower of where you activate Millennia's runes. That's inside of the water here. And you can actually see it from Caelid. Also, like, just a lore question. What was Millennia doing in Caelid? Millennia is all the way up here in the Halic tree. What was she doing in Caelid? Anyways, so Leyndell city itself is like a semicircle. And this is where the city is. Here is the Earth tree, but on the map actually the Earth tree is like this. Perfect. Okay, so on the outer rims here, I have again no idea, like no info what's here. No idea, absolutely no idea. All I know is that somewhere here in Altus Plateau is like there's a big gap right here where the wall is, and there is a path that takes you to a ruined bridge, and this is where Goldmask is T-posing at first, and this is where you talk to Brother Corin. This is like a battlefield here, and there is like a clone of Morgoth. Wait, there is a lesser great tree again. I think it's inside, like here. Yeah. A lesser earth tree. But then you come next to it, and then you come to the back side, like the back door. This is where you fight the tree sentinel. This is where you get inside. And then yeah, that's Leyndell. That's Leyndell for you. Okay, 5 landmarks. Volcano Manor, Leyndell, the royal capital, that's 2. Lux Ruins, that's 3. Okay, Windmill Village, that's 4. And 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 what else? Is there like catacombs here? Oh no, I don't know. Like Lendl has so much stuff and I only know 4. There is a hero's grave inside the wall, and there is another hero's grave somewhere here. But I have no idea what they are called. Okay. Divine Tower of, I don't know, West Altus. Or East. Yeah, I think it's Divine Tower of West Altus. This doesn't seem like it's in the west, but this is what it is. That's the name. I could Google it right now, but Googling it could imply that I'm cheating with the map itself, so I'm not gonna Google it. I just know for a fact that it's called Divine Tower of West Altus, and that's the 5th, so I named 5 landmarks. Let's move on to bosses. Rykard, Tree Sentinel, but what Tree Sentinel? It's not corrupted, it's Draconic Tree Sentinel, Sir Gideon Ofnir the All-Knowing, Radagon, and Godfrey. That's 5. That's 5 bosses for you. Now, we move on to the Great Mountaintops. Okay, but this part, again, I have no idea. This part is so fuzzy that I couldn't name anything for you. But let's try. Let's try. So there's the topper part. On the side of it is kind of like a frozen lake where there is a dragon. This part, there's like ruins here. There's like a bunch of like bridges and everything. Like there's a bridge like this, and there is like something like here, an invisible bridge, another bridge, something, whatever. I have no idea. And then we get to the point where we come inside of the giant area, the giant boss fight. Here is the big cup of the giant, and this is where the giant boss fight is. There's like chains connect you, and I'm not even gonna put more detail into this because this area is I just can't do more. I will roll with this. Not gonna be proud, but I'm gonna roll with this. But the secret part of Halictree, actually that part is more clear to me. Even though like this area is completely foggy, like literally in the game, all I know that you come out, there's like a cliff part here, you drop down, even somewhere here there is the way gate to the Mogwin dynasty. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered. There is underground areas as well. Oh. The point is, on the top of the not secret part of the Halictree, or the mountaintops, is Castle something, Castle O'Neill, where you fight O'Neill, and you take the secret medallion from the top, and then that's where you get to the Halictree. The Halictree is just the Halictree. It's like a tree, but there's a circle part, and then there is like stuff like this coming out, like more, but then there's also small ones like this. Yeah, the Halictree is also somewhat like, yeah, it's very simple. Okay, Halictree located. Boom. Perfect. So here is the Albinoric city. where you have the ever jail, where you have to light the candles, and like there is a like an altar you come up to. Next to it is like a cliff, and then there's like a river that comes out here. On the at the end of the river is like a cave. The forlorn cave is here. There's like a magma worm, and here is like the first church of America, I think. Here is a walking mausoleum. Here is like a bunch of like great old trees. There is another tower, like a sorcerer tower here, where you have to make two little like imps fight each other to open it. It's like they're fighting each other. One of them is choking the other one. And yeah, that's it. That's it. There is one cave here where you fight an Astel. That's not the real Astel, but one of the Astels. And that's it. That's the mountaintops of the giants. I'm also gonna draw the giant just so that everybody knows that this is where the giant boss fight is. So he has like a long head. He has long arms too. He has like a hunched legs. One of them is broken, unfortunately. He has like a diaper. He has a mouth, a nose, an eye. Like this. His hands. He has also hair. And he has actually a brow on his chest. And then the giant like lid. It's like a manhole cover that he's carrying around. So that's the giant. Actually, looking at this, zooming out, this actually looks like the Elden Ring map, not gonna lie. That's how accurate I am. Oh yeah, I have to also draw the earth tree. It's like a very shiny yellow. Yeah, so that's the earth tree. But anyways, Farum Azula is like, I don't think it's that necessary to draw. There's like one big part of it, like one small part of it, but inside actually, like, I don't even know, like the Malekith Arena, the bridge that leads to Malekith Arena, the place where you fight the twin guys, like the duo, Godskin duo, and then more another part, like a bunch of like floating parts. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into detail. Point is, it's here. Okay. I think... Oh, wait. We missed Khalid. We completely missed Khalid. It's a problem because the third base cycle you messed at actually gives you forwards. So like I slowly after, like before I even got forwards. It was a pain, yes. Anyways, so there's a valley, here's the dungeon where you can get the oldest route, Alism, sorcery town, there's a path to the sorcery town where you can talk to a guy, you can get a needle to heal innocent. There's like a grave site here, a bunch of graves, so like here I think there's a church, there's a giant church, oh, the giant church is actually next to the giant here. Otherwise, I don't know. Radahn, okay, we're also gonna draw Radahn. Anyways, yeah, so this is Khalid. We also have to name 5 landmarks. Swamp of Ionia, Dragon Communion Church, the Isolated Shack. So this is Fort Ferreth, 1, Ionia 2, Isolated Shack 3, and we also have the positioning, so that's acceptable. Dragon Communion Church 4, and oh yeah, Divine Tower of Khalid. It's right here somewhere, where you fight the first god skin. So Divine Tower of Khalid, boom, 5. Bosses, Big Rodan, Commander O'Neill inside the swamp, it's 2. Godskin Noble, no, that's Godskin Apostle, that's 3. There's like 2 Nox Maidens in the town, but that's not acceptable. That's only 3. What other bosses are here? That's only 3. But it's fine. Khalid is done. I think everything is done. And I don't think I'm gonna do the underground areas. Like, trying so hard to imagine something that you don't actually have knowledge of legit hurts brain. Okay, now, moment of truth. I'm gonna pull up a map of Elden Ring and see how far I was. So what did we miss? Overall, I would give myself a 4 out of 5 for the ratio, because almost everything is, like, the connections between the parts were somewhat accurate. Okay, Khalid, I don't even know. Khalid, don't even ask me. Khalid, so far off. Okay, never mind. Yeah. What the hell? Khalid is just not it. I missed the river here. Mountaintops is actually not too bad. I think overall it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not too bad, right? Right, guys? It's really not too bad. If someone put this in front of me, even without the landmarks, if someone just put this shape in front of me, I would say, yes, this is the Elden Ring map. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this awful experience of struggling to draw this map. It actually took almost 2 hours. I'm gonna try to edit the video down, but it took 2 hours to draw without the underground parts, so that's why I am not going to do any of the underground parts. This was way enough for me. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a subscription, follow me on Twitch as well.